Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. Today I'm playing the demo for Huedini, a color matching action roguelike with the funniest name possible. I absolutely love that. For time uncounted, the chromatic gems keep their color balance in harmony. Very cool title screen. I mean, I like opening screen here. And if you're going to have a game about colors, what a beautiful representation of colors. And this too, holy cow, cool style. Then came a color not meant to be seen, and with it corruption. Purple. The gems were seized, the color balance fractured. Huedini, you are the protector of color. Retrieve the gems, or all is lost. Okay, this is the style of this immediately just looks really cool. Brilliant art. Oh no! Shouldn't have read that book. Lesson learned, never read books. Do those match? Okay, that's not actually the Xbox color combo or buttons there. Match my color and pick me up. Oh, I expected it to change again. Faking me out. Room cleared. This game's easy as pie. To pass through lasers safely, you must match their color. If anyone here has played Schism or Ikaruga, collect these gems to clear the room. Okay, so yeah, I gotta go chase that. Oh, I really appreciate that they kind of have the little orbs floating around you that are like quick reminders of which color is which. That's such a brilliant way to represent that. Okay, oh man. This reminds me of old school Flash games that were really heavily centered around swapping your color and then passing through gates and stuff. It's an interesting thing to need to change color to pass through the gate, then change again to pick up the gem. To pass through the liquid safely, match the color, so I probably could have assumed that that was the case. So you gotta clear it away, and then swap color again. Okay, I took a bit of damage there at some point. Match an enemy or bullet's color to absorb them. So am I gonna start getting attacked? All right, so I'm just gonna try and absorb the enemy outright. That seems like a good offense. Is it good offense? Is it good defense? Good defense is good offense. That whole thing. Can I tempt you with something? It was some sort of upgrade screen. Wow, the art in this game pops. Toad, summon a poisonous frog. Interesting that it's like color assigned. And I have slots at the bottom here. Poison will kill the enemy after a period of time. When the enemy dies, it spreads more poison to nearby enemies. Shield rotates around you, blocking all bullets. Will break on contact of an enemy. Beast medieval elementals. They also have like categorizations. Fireball. Fire will kill the enemy after a period of time. While the enemy is alive, will spread fire. I like that. I like the sounds of that. Wait, so I've chosen this. I don't know if it matters what slot I put it in. Did that equip? Okay, it did. There wasn't a lot of feedback indicating that. Requires one blue orb to trigger. Whoops, I missed. Oh man, every time you interact with blue... Okay, that's cool. Would you like another? Yes, I would. Summon a meteor. So that would take 1 and 2. Will kill the enemy after a period of time. But, like, the fireball will trigger on 1 every time I have one, but it won't take away from building up towards the meteor, will it? Tentacle growth. Grow a tentacle that absorbs nearby enemies of your color. Color conversion, the next absorbed enemy changes all nearby enemies to the same color. That one's really cool. I like the idea of building up the fire a little bit more. I'm curious about that. I'm curious how those start to stack together. So how near am I to... So blue, okay, so it's keeping track for me at the bottom there, like how near I am to achieving the different things. Oh, and there's a cooldown on that? Okay, then it's showing me like where it's gonna go. I don't think I can hurt myself with that, but I don't know that for sure. Okay, the enemies are all catching on fire and things, that is cool. Shocking touch, the next absorbed enemy triggers an electric shock. Plague Drinker. Poisoned enemies can be absorbed from range. And Boots of Flame, absorbing an on-fire enemy leaves a trail of fire. So I kind of want to just keep layering together like elemental fire stuff. Oh man, I think when I chose the fire versus the frog versus, like, I think, you know, it was elemental, beast, and something else, did I commit to a path? And so now all the options are elemental based? I'm kind of getting the impression that might be the case, and that's quite cool. That's like a pretty cool concept. Oh wait, there's a little bit of like this splashback, I guess, going on there. I guess I should just go charge down the gem. Okay, I'm finding my rhythm here pretty quickly. Oh yeah, the area of effect like splashback going on there is cool. This one's a fruit elemental, so these other ones haven't even, a lot of these haven't even had elements attached to them. Boots of Speed, temporary speed boost when picking up red, that's fine. Jalapeno bounces around, spreading fire on contact. And also when picking up 1 blue. Poison Vial bounces around, spreading poison on contact. I want one of these. Speed boost Boots of Flame is a fun combination. Oh yeah, this one doesn't get triggered by picking up or color comboing things. This spreading fire absolutely everywhere continues to like combo into the build that I've been crafting so far. So I do really like the idea behind that one. So right now I feel like that's what I want to go with. I like the way it shows the big meteor coming in for impact. I feel like leaning so heavily into one thing is like potentially a little absurd, but I would say it's working out pretty well for me. I don't know why I got an upgrade now. Magnet, rotate around you, sucking in all bullets that match your current color. Lightning electrifies enemies. Breathe fire around you, setting fire enemies aflame. Well, at this point, I'm going max fire build. I might as well just continue to go all in on that. Why not? It's satisfying to just light everything aflame. Oh wait, here's where I have to start making use of like crossing the paths. Oh, that's super cool that once you've crossed it, it changes. Keep you on your toes a little bit. Not that we're dealing. Oh, that's the flamethrower now already. Not that we're dealing with like incredibly difficult to understand color swaps at this stage. So I have a very limited window there where you shut it down and then they can swap to the actual color for gem grabbing purposes. I've got a good rhythm going. I'm into this. I like this. Ring of Death. Absorbing a bullet will kill the bullet's owner. Okay, okay. Electric Shock, and I like the Ring of Death one. Let's throw that in there. Fire and Death is the combination we're going for here. Okay. I'm just kind of admiring the ways that the puddle stuff is getting a little bit more involved now. Oh, I had the wrong color for a second. I think I took some damage there. I did. Okay, the music is gearing up a little bit now too. Oh god, okay. The bullet hell aspect of this is kind of kicking in, and I don't even know if I really necessarily knew that was a part of the game, but now that it's here in force. The absorbing Ring of Death is immediately useful. I do think that is a kind of a huge one. Pyromancer's Robes. Absorbing burning enemies grants additional mana for each color. Rotates around to protect you. Freezes all enemy bullets in place. Now, Pyromancer. That's obviously the build that we've been going for, so let's just carry on with that, shall we? That's where things are really starting to come together. Oh, I didn't realize how damaged I am. The game did take a jump up in difficulty. I was kind of a little unprepared for that. Now there's starting to be a lot going on in screen at once, actually. I'm not knocking it. It's cool as hell. And it's someone who was directly involved in the publishing of Schism. I don't think I'm ever allowed to criticize a game having too much on screen. yeah, use that to fire back against these guys a little bit. Oh, the ring of death is dope. Oh no, it caught me there on the way by. You died on room 11. Ooh, that's the effect on that's probably a little too aggressive. All right, if I went back to the main menu, all right, I think I can just jump back into things. So the game doesn't really seem to have much of a separation between tutorial and just like playing. And so I guess that's just the nature of this like early demo look at things. Or maybe it's... No, I think it's throwing me into a bit more of a proper run. Okay. I had the feeling, just because it started the same way, that it might have not accidentally, just gone back to the tutorial. But no, I was wrong. Ring of Poison, so maybe I go a totally different route. More fire stuff. Breathe fire around you. Protective gems. Picking up a gem destroys nearby bullets. That's cool. But the poisoning... Wait, does poison always spread? It does. That wasn't unique to the frog. So I think I want to try playing around with poison a little bit. I feel like just, you know, I went all in on fire last time. Might as well switch it up. Keep it fresh. Just bullheading your way through the projectiles and stuff is satisfying. Pull the active gem towards you. You have to absorb quite a lot for that. Ring of Lightning, absorbing a bullet will shock its owner. Lobs up a watermelon that causes a big explosion. Fruit element for every green I pick up. That's I didn't notice I took damage there. Not a ton of feedback on that, honestly. And I get now and again, like when they kind of stack on top of each other like that, it's a little bit difficult to see exactly what's going on there. So yeah, I think there could be a little bit more lending itself to that. Oh, the effect on the poison looked cool. Really, just phenomenal pixel art. And I love how the effects work is like tying together with the pixel art and everything. All of that is really, really good. I think more of an effect could be made when switching colors. It's nice that it's immediate. We need that. But I feel like you're not like switch very often. So there's room for a little bit more of an effect to go along with it. Bomb bounces around, exploding on contact, spreads fire. The meteor we've seen. Absorbing a bullet kills the owner. That is a really good one. Bouncing bombs and watermelons all over the place. I thought I was going for a poison build, and maybe I'm going for the bouncy funhouse build. Seemingly a weird trait that's in common with these all of a sudden. Oh yeah, the bomb and watermelon do have separate triggers, which I think is good. It at least just keeps things... It keeps changing things up, you know? So go and clean in house over there. The bombs are slower than I expected them to be. I've been very careful about not touching the gem as the wrong color, and I think that doesn't matter. So I think you can safely like clear that out and then pick up the gem. I think that was unclear to me, and my overly cautiousness with that was hindering me a little bit. Tentacles rotates around you, sucking in bullets that match your current color. But I mean, if you switch colors as it's sucking them in towards you, that seems like that could end up being quite a bad thing. I want to mess around with the... Oh, I finally found health. I want to mess around with the tentacles. Just try something a little different. Seems cool. I don't know if these puddles come back. Can I just completely destroy the puddles and then just be safe from that forever? I don't know to what extent that's true. Okay, that was the tentacle action. Oh, the tentacle is kind of gnarly, isn't it? It doesn't look or behave at all as I expected, and it's better. It's better than I expected. It's hella cool. I thought it would grow up from the ground and kind of be like an entangle, like kind of a classic spell like that. I didn't think I'd grow a freaky alien arm that squirms its way around, poking things in the eyeballs. I love it. I think the tentacle is super cool. I want like 5 more of them. I want to become an octopus man. I don't know. I don't know to what extent the individual loadout things that I'm collecting have their own upgrades or anything like that. I mean, I could get an additional watermelon that is tied to a different color. That's not quite the same thing, is it? But electrifies enemies. Sure. Let's just at this point kind of try and show off some differences. Who are you? Oh, it's just a bomb. Some differences in available. Oh, totally different. Just some cool like loadout options is all I'm trying to get to. Oh, I did the wrong color. So much for all your arms. They can't stand against me. I'm not even going after the gem right now. Okay, got lightning clouds going around. I got distracted just with the enjoyment of bashing my way through these enemies that I forgot that I actually have a goal that I need to be chasing. I think it's cool that I like the kind of summoning phase that enemies have there, and that you have to try and you can try and take them out before they become like a real threat. Let's take the protective gem. I feel like things are getting a little hairier. I wonder if those hearts, when they become available, should generate like directly by the door or something, so you kind of can't miss them. I don't know if I missed one on a previous run or not. So I feel like it's a good strategy to chase. You know, I haven't been playing for very long, but it's a good strategy to try and chase the lightning or the laser beam a little bit. Oh man, there's a lot going on in that room. That room is tough. Let's try the next absorbed enemy changes all nearby to the same color. Yeah, you know what? That's kind of taken me down a little bit, I think, as things get a little hectic, and then all of a sudden you change colors to go after one in particular, and then you kind of just get caught. Big room, gotta be phasing through puddles, and oh, okay, big area for that. Oh damn it! I changed for the enemy, and then got stuck getting hit with other things. Not even expressing myself well at this point. Too many things to keep focused on. Okay. Summon a poisonous frog. The next absorbed enemy triggers an electric. Let's do the poison frog. But now I think we've maxed out our loadout. Down to 2 out of 3 health. Is this going to be like a boss or something? Have we already kind of been dealing with bosses? These guys look cool. But they also look worrying. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of projectiles at once. Slow down. Slow your roll with all that, please. Oh man. Oh man. Where even is the gem? I don't think there's, when the level gets big like this, I don't think there's really an indicator that tells you where the gem is, so you can go kind of chase it down. I guess you just got to be paying attention to where it runs out to. There's our toad buddy. Good to see him in action for a second. Too many things. Too many different colors too close together. Cherry bounces around, explodes on contact like a cherry bomb. It's funny. Ring of flames, absorb a bullet, will ignite the owner. Tentacle, summon Cthulhu to attack for you. Cthulhu, you're replacing the lightning. I want to see Cthulhu in action. Love the name. It's as good as Huedini. Whoever was in charge of naming for this game, you deserve all the praise. Actually, like, so far, I feel like there's a lot to love about this game. There's some really, really great ideas on display here. Oh, come on, what am I supposed to do there? Oh, damn it. Okay, that the boss battle is tough. There's a very tight area going on there. And I kind of just got a little overwhelmed. But that was cool. I think the music is leaning really heavily to this, like, atmospheric stuff. And, like, this screen doesn't even have music yet. Tell me more about the music. Is Maze Wallen doing it, or just the audio? I feel like the music could use a little bit more oomph, maybe. But overall, okay, you had a different artist do the story art. But wow, Juice Goose is doing all the art and programming. Really phenomenal work. Really cool concept overall. I think things are coming together really well. I really enjoyed a lot of what I had to see here. Very cool. And this is just the demo. I'd be excited to see where it all heads. Huedini down in the description below. You can go check out the demo for yourself. I'm sure the dev would appreciate your feedback. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.